Hi, it's Megan. So anyone who's watched a couple of my videos by now has noticed that I have a soft spot for the brand Shu Uemura. My Shu Uemura box, white box, is beautifully smudged with red, so you can tell what color I'm going to be talking about given the fact that it's on my lips too. They have a new line of Lac Supreme liquid lip colors. So this is what it looks like. I have RD1, and I'll describe it in a minute, but let me tell you what they say. So these are $30. According to Shu, they call them Intense Color and Brilliant Shine. You can see the shine. 15 shades, and they're supposed to duplicate that effect of Japanese lacquerware, you know, that's super shiny. They said that there are two specific reds, that they use a Shu red dye complex mixed with a red dye pigment. I can't tell from the website if RD1 is one of the reds that have those specific pigments and dyes. I'm going to assume, since it's called RD Red 1, that it does, but the site's not clear. They have this amazing packaging. As with a lot of these Japanese brands, you know, the one thing you can never fault them on is the packaging. It's just, I love they have some of the best packaging in the business. It's just beautiful. And the best part, they call this an ergonomatic, I can never pronounce that word, correct wand. And if you see that bend, and the way it applies like this actually is better. They are absolutely right about this. This is not fake marketing at all. This applies so much better than, I don't see that little tilt? Can you see it? It's just so small and so fine. These apply so much better than a lot of the other liquid formulas I have. And I'm gonna just broaden that category. Other than really intense lip glosses, I feel like a lot of the hybrid lip formulas, be it liquid lip color, or this is kind of more similar to YSL and the Dior formulas, which is intense color but kind of between a liquid lipstick and a lip gloss. I feel like applying them is a gloppy mess too often. You have to be really careful with the applicator. Dry it off completely when you pull it out, you know, apply very carefully so you don't get kind of a messy application. This really works. So she was onto something there. So anyway, the color is a very, very pretty, and obviously it's on my lips. It's a very pretty red, and I was wavering on this one, like, is that a cool red or is it a warm red? And I finally decided it is a cool red, but it almost has a peachy undertone, if that makes any sense. It's like a blue-based red with a peachy undertone too. Something that warms it up a little bit so that it's not too cool toned. So I think it's a really great medium dark red, more wearable than a lot of the other reds I try. I wore it to yoga yesterday, which is always slightly embarrassing, but I call it my yoga test, and it was because I was wavering on the formula. It never dries down completely. It's like a thick, gloppy, slightly sticky lip gloss. And on me, it only wears about 2 hours, as much as they call this long wear. But taking it to yoga, honestly, it did not survive my yoga class. It didn't wear evenly on the lips. But for the most part, outside of yoga, it actually does wear evenly. But I did get a lot of compliments on it, and I think that's because this is what I would call a more wearable red. Some reds are just in your face. This one just, it works. It's not too much. So I'm a huge fan of these. Do I think this is the best ever? No, I don't actually. I like the sheen, I like the shine, I like the finish. I think on a scale of like 1 to 100, this is a 91 or a 92. And it does also have kind of a lighter feel than some of the other reds that I wear. So I really like it. And the other thing that I guess I'll say before I end this video is that one thing I don't like about a lot of red glosses or even red hybrid formulas is that uneven wear, because they just end up looking awful. And so this doesn't wear evenly in yoga, but it does wear evenly pretty much everywhere else. And I get a slight bit of staining, which is a good thing, and that it ends up looking like it wears a little bit more evenly. But I do think it delivers on the promise of the lacquer wear look. It's a really pretty formula. And as far as 15 shades, they have everything from the reds to the oranges to the deep pinks. I think they even have a purplish one. So you can pretty much find whatever color you want. And before I end the video, I'm going to think of one more thing. Schuh does a lot of great discounting. They do a lot of gift, which usually means amazing skincare and deluxe samples with purchase. Or if you're on their mailing list, they will periodically just send you a discount code for 10 or 15% off your purchase. So definitely before you order, look for whatever discounts or discount codes they have. Anyway, that's all I have to say about this. Thanks. Please subscribe on YouTube. It does help me a lot. And end of video. Bye.